Hello everybody, it's Captain Hooch here, and we are back in the Elite Dangerous 2.1 beta testing out one of my favorite ships, the Viper Mk3 with the new enhanced drives. The Viper Mk3 holds a special place for me. Back before the Vulture and the Fer-de-Lance were added to the game, the Viper Mk3 was the go-to ship for fucking up anacondas and general space badassery. Now, this video is probably going to run a little bit longer than my other enhanced drives videos, but that's because it's the Viper Mk3. I love this ship, it's fast as hell, and I wanted to see how fast I could get it, so I stripped the weight on this thing pretty hard. I've got this thing up to 600 meters per second while throttle and boost. And if it runs low on fuel, it actually adds another 12 meters per second to the top speed. But for the actual numbers, I'm going to be using a practical build. I don't want to misrepresent the ship, show people it doing 600 meters a second, and then when they turn around and put their guns and armor on it, it doesn't. So, when we do the numbers, remember, it's a practical build, something people will actually use. So, on to the numbers. Throttle only, we get a top speed of 383 meters per second, 0 to 100 in 2.24, and 0 to max in 927. Boost only, we get a top speed of 478, 0 to 100 in 1.7, and 0 to max in 3.26. Now running it with boost and throttle at max, we achieve a top speed of 479 meters per second. It'll do 0 to 100 in 0.13 seconds, takes 7.1 to get to max speed, and it'll hold max speed for 1.16 seconds. Alright, enough crap with numbers. Let's get on to the race. So, here's what we got. We got top right, we have the Viper Mk3 with the regular drives. In the front and center on the big, we have the Viper Mk3 with enhanced engines run through the engineers to make this thing as fast as I could get it. Remember, both of these ships are combat fit ships. They were designed to fight stuff, not to run races. So, these are practical builds. This is what you could expect from something you would actually fly if you're not a racer. Both ships are coming up on the rings around the body pretty quickly. But here's where the enhanced drives takes over. It's already surged ahead, and it is going along the back of the station. It's getting ready for its turn, and look at this. You think it's going to drift wide, but no. It hugs really tight to the back of that station, and that shaves a lot of seconds off its run. It's heading back up by the solar panels now, and the regular drives, it doesn't stand a chance. It's done lost. We're going around the arm of the station, and we're coming back in for the slot. Well, how fast is it going to get? I was really hoping I'd get this under a minute. Ooh, looks like somebody dinged a bit there, and the enhanced drives are across in a minute 13:11, and here comes the old school drives in a minute 19 flat. Hey, we're not done yet, guys. I have still got that Viper that I stripped for weight to get it as fast as possible. Out of the slot in 7 seconds, that's really impressive. It's like you blink and you miss it. Heading up around the habitation ring, you'll start to notice this thing, while it's hugging a lot better than other enhanced drive ships I have done in previous videos, it's also drifting a lot more than either of the previous two Vipers you saw run around the station. Now I remember my first time I attempted this, I boosted after getting around the ring, and I smacked into the body of the station so hard because I couldn't slow down. So honestly, this thing's speed might actually be a bad thing for racers. It drifts more because the maneuvering thrusters just can't keep up with that speed. They're enhanced, I do believe. I do believe the maneuvering thrusters are more powerful with the enhanced drives, and that might lend to agility, but still, there's only so much you can do to stop something that's moving at Mach 1.5. But, as soon as you get this thing on a straightaway, it will leave stuff in the dust. In a straight line, this is the best Viper to race with, but as you can see, we're already coming up on the combat fit enhanced drives time, and we've lost to it. And we are across the line in 1:16.25, and crashing into a fantastic fireball. This has been Captain Hooch showing off the enhanced drives. Good night, everybody.